343 recently released a new drop pod update for Halo Infinite, bringing a few things such as balance changes, cross-core visors, and the ability to use different Mark 7 helmet attachments on more Mark 7 helmets. And some of this is definitely cool. I am pretty happy with the balance changes, and seeing the cross-core visors really makes you realise just how many visors are in this game. I honestly did not realise that there was this many. Of course, a lot of them are different shades of gold, and some of them are very similar, but there is a lot of different ones here and a lot of really cool ones. But today I want to talk about one thing in the update that does kind of disappoint me and something that I feel like has been really underused. So how's it going, Magpies? I'm Magpie Leon, and without wasting any more of your time, let's jump straight in. The thing I am referring to is of course the Mark 7 helmet attachments, as it feels like 343 really haven't done enough here. But what do I mean by this? Well, the only ones that are really available are all the ones from shop bundles. The main two are the Soldier and Enigma helmet attachments. Both of these were shop bundles that were released during Season 1 and have not shown up in the shop for months. Enigma was released at the very early period of Infinite's lifespan, and Soldier was a little bit later on. So it means that most people probably won't even have these helmet attachments. The only other one that is on any of the other helmets is the War Master attachment, being available on the Firefall helmet. Firefall was also only released once during Season 1, actually that might have been twice, but it's a bit of an overpriced helmet. War Master has shown up obviously during Season 2, so more people probably do have that one as that bundle was priced a little bit more fairly, but even then it's only available on one other helmet, when I can guarantee a few of these other ones would be perfectly compatible. I could definitely see it fitting onto the Mark 7 or maybe Anubis. But there's a few other helmet attachments that people have proven would fit onto some of these other helmets, yet 343 haven't really done that. When they announced this feature would be coming, they explained in the blog that obviously they wanted to prevent different helmets clipping and they wanted to make sure everything fit well artistically, but people have proven that some of these attachments would fit fine and would look great artistically. I saw someone post a photo today on Twitter of the Soldier helmet using the attachment from Brawler, and this honestly, in my opinion, makes the helmet look so much better, and it clearly fits. There was also a lot of images circling around with Rampart using the attachment from Trailblazer, and this gives you the most traditional version of EOD, but for some reason this attachment isn't available on this helmet. What's really odd is the fact that all the attachments available in the battle passes are not cross-compatible with any other helmets. Of course, some of these make sense. I would not expect to be able to use the Mark 7 helmet attachment on any other helmet. But if you were to look at the Volant helmet, the Hemlock attachment that comes with that, I don't see any issue with that fit. That should realistically be able to fit onto every other helmet. It is just an attachment on the side. If the Fascinator and Facelift attachments can go onto every single helmet, if the Catias can go onto every helmet, then I definitely feel like the Hemlock one should. Would I use this attachment? Well, probably not, because it looks like a giant Polaroid strapped to the side of my head, but I know people would, and this one should be available on every helmet. There wouldn't be any clipping or any issues because, as I said, it's just something that sits on the side, just like most of the other attachments. It sucks because this feature I was really looking forward to, and I thought it would make a lot of the helmets look much more interesting and also allow players to do a lot more with the customization, but unfortunately it seems like it's been really undone. People have made the argument that 343 have probably just done it with the shop bundles because that way they'll make more money, which I would agree with, but they haven't re-released any of these Season 1 bundles. So it sort of just prevents people from using this feature that they've put time and effort into, because the armor that, the only armors that can really share their attachments with other helmets haven't been available in ages. I'm hoping we get some cross-compatibility with the Mark 5B and some of the helmet attachments from that. Again, most of those just sort of fit onto the side, so I feel like they would probably fit fine on most Mark 7 helmets. And fingers crossed that's something that 343 do sooner rather than later. Right now, I'm really disappointed in how this feature has been done, because I do feel like there is a few other attachments that would fit onto some of the helmets. Not loads, because a lot of them have ones that sort of clip onto the visor, so they wouldn't look right on other helmets, but there is still a few, as I've pointed out, that would fit fine on most helmets. But anyway, that's everything I've got to say today. I know it's only been a short video, I just really wanted to express my frustration with this part of the drop pod update. Although I'm happy with the ones that are available, at the same time I'm disappointed that it isn't more. Like, literally, I know I've said it a ton already, but the Hemlock one should be able to fit onto every helmet. Anyway, let me know what you think of the drop pod as a whole down in the comments. I'm loving the cross-core visors. It really does put into perspective how many there is in this game. It's crazy. But of course, if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here. It really does help the channel out, and I really do appreciate it. Cheers for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.